Hey y'all, happy Moon Day. Yeah, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day and all that stuff. February 14th, 2022. Let's do a grace card reading. Pretty wondrous weather we're having out there. But that wind is damn skippy today. Lord, I had to wear a little hat while I was out a while ago. All right, you know. The first card is reflective of a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of guidance on how we can better interact with each other, how we can serve ourselves in a better way while we're having interchanges with other peoples in our lives. Well, perfect. Compassion. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. Where have you heard that before? Oh, yeah, I can't. I'm just going to keep reminding you, all right? Okay, look. It's not always easy to interact, you know? Sometimes we ain't really feeling it, or sometimes somebody else is a little abrasive. But, you know, just be gentle with yourself. Because when you're gentle with yourself, it's so much easier to be gentle with the other person. You know, we need that. And it's almost like, it's like forgiveness. It more benefits you than it does the other person. You know, let yourself off the hook. Just be soft about things, especially when you're trying to interact with somebody else, because you're dealing with somebody else's personality. And I think that largely that's why I have liked aloneness in my world since I was a little kid. I mean, I primarily played by myself, and it wasn't because nobody wanted to play with me. I hope. You know, it was just because I literally remember just feeling like it was kind of a struggle for me to cope with other people's personalities because they weren't consistent or they were volatile or whatever, you know. But as we grow up, for the most part, we can't afford that. You know, we have to interact. That's what it's all about. I've learned that. I have learned that, okay? But yeah, just be gentle on yourself because it's tough. You know, life is not an easy thing. Okay? Okay. All right, this next card is for the viewer, you, my friend. Let's see what the grace cards have to say. Oh yeah, and before I get out of here, remind me, I want to talk a little bit about this full moon that's coming up. This Leo full moon. Okay, I got it if I can get it. Here we go. Okay, this is perfect because in the first video I did that I didn't really like because it was she just likes to come out and talk to y'all, okay? But this came out, so it's perfect. Beauty. Beauty. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. Yeah, and you know what? I don't know why when I'm on here reading just lately, my nose itches. It's so funny. Reminds me of Bewitched. You're probably too young to understand what that is, but anyway. Yeah. Even when you're not paying attention, when you're just doing your thing in your day, in your vicinity, those things that you hold dear, those things that you find beauty in, they're speaking to you. The language of the divine. They're reminding you that no matter what, it's a beautiful thing. This life that we have. We are grace. We're walking grace. We're favored. We're loved. We're supported. Our highest ideals, our grandest wishes, our deepest hopes are supported. Do we get everything we want in life? No, because everything that we want in life, or we think we need or want in life, it's not for us. And trust me, soul, spirit, God knows you way better, knows what you're equipped with, and knows what you need for your growth here on this planet. Okay? And these little things that you find beautiful, you don't have to sit and gaze. You don't have to hold them, pick them up. You don't have to spend a lot of money for them. Could be just absolutely anything in your world. Pretty fabric, For me, I love my little crystals. And yes, I do keep them out. And even when I'm not fully focused on any of that stuff, I know it catches my eye. I know it does that with me. And it gives you a sense of comfort. It gives you a sense of home. That's grace coming to you. Recharging you when you don't even know you're plugged in. Alright? So you don't have to spend a lot of money on these things at all. I mean, see that picture back there? I'm seeing that picture back there. That's my photography. Yeah, and what was so weird is when I got here, I had to, I relocated from Hawaii here just because of the weather and all that stuff. My family runs this place, owns this house, or operates this deal. And I took over this beautiful suite, and in a drawer, I found that picture. Yes, I did. And it's my work. And I don't sit and gaze at it all day, but it just, it does something for me. It kind of lights me up. It reminds me of blessings and goodness and home and appreciation. Okay? It doesn't make you more productive. It doesn't help you be busier to keep yourself in a sterile environment, It's really good to have little things around you wherever you spend a lot of time, and they'll come to you. They'll speak words of beauty to you, and they'll work on you even though you don't even know they're doing it. So do that. Yeah, surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine, and I love this card, and I am so gratified that it came out again. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you again. Okay, so these are the two cards for the day, beauty and compassion. Okay, have a little compassion for yourself, because when you're gentle with yourself, you're automatically a little bit more patient and gentle with other people. And that's just good for you. Okay, because where a human gets in trouble is when we're not on a balanced, even keel in our reactions. That's when we instigate stuff that will come back on us. That's when we throw stuff out that we may not mean to do. And if you can kind of just start being softer with yourself, it'll just be second nature to do that with other people, and that'll make everything just much easier in your life. Okay? All right, cool. Now what I wanted to say is I was on this morning, I was putting myself through a little bit of school, and there's a girl, she's a woman, her name is Molly McCord, and she's an astronomer kind of chick. Anyway, she does chart plotting. She will explain a chart in depth, and it can get very technical, but she delivers it just beautifully. And so I spent some time with her this morning. I have started doing that on a regular basis, especially when something big is coming up like this full moon. And she corroborated a lot of what these grace cards have been telling us for weeks, which makes me feel so much better in this endeavor, because these aren't technical. I don't have to have a whole lot of technical ability like, say, a tarot card reader or an astrologer or an astronomer to deliver these messages, because what I do is just pray for divine guidance and the ability to try and be succinct and eloquent to deliver the message that I'm being called to deliver to you. And so it's, but it makes me feel so good to have this corroboration about the messages that I've been able to tap into through these grace cards for y'all. So for weeks, they've been helping me tell you that it's so important to go inside and do that work. Get balanced in yourself. Learn who you are. Learn to appreciate who you are. If there are things that are out of balance, start working on those things. Be willing to do the work so that you can be a more balanced individual in your life, which is so much healthier for you and everybody around you. So part of the description that she was relaying this morning is exactly that. We are all, as a collective, being called up in this new moon, or I keep saying new moon, I'm already in the new moon, damn it, give myself a break. In this full moon energy, this Leo full moon energy, and the other astrological aspects that are happening in conjunction with this full moon, we are being called up to do exactly that. Why? Because things are opening up. Energies are opening up to us. This is a whole new start, and we are all subject and privy, okay? It's not going to bypass anybody. And the people who have done a little work, centered themselves, learned who they are, and learned to be good friends with themselves so that they can trust themselves, trust their own intuition, they're going to shine. Things are going to just open up for you. We're going to be called to step out. And no, some of it's not going to be real comfortable. Okay? But the butterfly struggles to get out of the cocoon, and that's exactly the analogy of the energy that's going to be happening in the next several days. So I really hope that you've gotten something from the messages of the many last weeks that we've been going over about getting to know yourself, learning to trust your intuition and trust yourself. And to do that, I believe you got to get to know yourself and be good friends with yourself. And that means get honest with yourself about the things that need to change for you, about the things that you do out there that affect your reality in a negative way. It's not everybody else's fault, okay? It's how we perceive things. It's how we react. It's how we carry our own light, our own energy, and how we manipulate and harness our own center. How we walk in our grace. Okay? So, I'm excited. I know it's not going to be comfortable, but hell, my life hasn't been comfortable, but it's been amazing. And I want that for you too. I want you to be able to look at your life and say, no, not everything's perfectly arranged the way I would perfectly arrange it, but I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm being supported. I know I'm loved. I know I'm favored. I know Source has got me. I know God has got this, and I know the universe is working with me and for me. And all you got to do is keep that positive mindset and know that you're favored, know that you're being supported in your best endeavors for your best evolution on this planet. And like Baba Jolie says, something like this, nothing that is meant for you will ever pass you by. So don't pine over the things that haven't materialized for you, because that doesn't mean that they're not coming. But if they never come, it's because they're not supposed to come. Okay? Yeah, so tick-tock. It's almost the Leo full moon, and I hope you can go into that flow with some really good personal energy and some good personal inner stability and grand designs for what you want to see in your life this year, because it's going to go with you or without you. Okay? And it can be fantastical if you'll allow it, if you'll believe in yourself. Get to know yourself, get to trust yourself. That way when these opportunities do open up to you and they're not familiar, you feel that inkling. You can trust yourself, because that's what we're being called to do right now. So thank you, Molly McCord, for confirming the work that I've been doing for weeks, because it just makes me feel so gratified that I'm actually making good waves on this channel. I think I'm tearing up. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And oh, y'all, I'm learning some technical stuff. So if I can get her link, I hope she wouldn't mind. If I can get her link, I'll put it wherever they'll allow me here on YouTube on my channel. I still don't really have everything straight on what I can put where in the comments or the description or whatever, but I will find that link. I will try and post the link somewhere on this video, okay? And then you can just go over to Molly and check her out for yourself. She's really great, and you'll probably want to subscribe, because she gives us a heads up, and it's really good, and she's good, and la 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 la, you know. So thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so much, and I'm so happy to be here. Every time I come on, I feel like Spirit fills me, and I get a recharge. You know, it's work in my world. It is work in my world, but it's really good work, and it's a labor of love. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that'd be great. Do the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading my videos. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. Share it if you think somebody else would benefit from this video, because that'd be very cool. Like I say, the more the merrier. I'm really excited about this channel, and I want to see it grow. So yeah, happy V-Day, everybody. And I guess I will see you next time. Thank you for being here, and take care of yourselves, all right?